Oh, I'm watching something. Hold on. Forgot like the scene is there. But either way, yeah. Hello everyone. My name is Kiray and I'm your host and your voice here to entertain you and may not have no idea what I'm doing. But as you guys kind of can see, like my voice is a little bit on the distant side because like the mic is actually quite distant. I have to use like a stronger compression on this one. Um, Maybe why I do this, and is the main reasons is I need to draw, of course. Like a mic right in front of my face instead of the tablet right in front of my face is a very different things to do. Like if I might actually do a few like sessions for me just like chatting with you guys instead. Maybe around this time. Like here's the thing, I need to learn how to become a voice actor, so I need to read a lot of stuff. I will actively nowadays read all the comments as best as I can. If you guys want to write something now, and you will hear me hydrate more because I need to keep my voice nice and tushy. Wait, that sounds a bit wrong. Either way, yes, generally like that. I do have a little bit of like practice sessions thingy that I happen to have it on in here. Is it? Nope. Hi, Tam. Well, as you can see, I'm doing a art shop. So I already got like a art commissions I have to do. Let me show you first. I got the lineup done on most of the things, just the environment and this and that. Environment and the side characters I will add it last, but yeah. And I still have quite lots of things I have to do before I start the art stream. Usually, I do a lot of a little bit chatting first before I start. But yeah, and if anyone didn't like know about this, hold on a bit. So if anyone didn't know about this, I'm actually have a little bit heart to heart talk in a video that is talking about doing sort of like art commission alone and while being a streamer that didn't earn jack shit is not really viable to live. So I try my best to figure out stuff and have a friend figure out stuff together with me, and we both got kind of like the same ideas. That is, well, my medical issues gave me like struggle on many kind of aspects, many kind of things. But why I talk a lot because I'm not struggling at talking. So this is why I yap a lot. Because that is technically the only thing I can enjoy without feeling like something's wrong with me. Because like even playing games, sometimes I can't really enjoy because I know my body kind of like having a little bit of struggle to move properly. So I do make mistakes in games and then like lose because of that. Um, it can be a little bit frustrating. So here's the thing, like I say, like because talking is always a much easier job for me to do. We got this idea together that is like, wait, talking's fine, right? Have you ever considered to be a voice actor? And then I'll be like, I got the same idea actually. Technically, we say it in the same time, but yeah. um. So yeah, I will start my like low key journey that I will slowly, gradually learn how to become a voice actor. Of course, I will try my best to read everything that you guys like. If you guys have some prompt want me to read, you guys can write the like voice line and then emotion for that voice line, and then just write in there. I'll try to like do a little bit of you know voice actor practice thingy, you know. Hi there, King. Um, of course, I'm going to do a little bit drawing, but at the moment, I will just do a little bit chatting first before we start doing any other things. And I might have you guys might have to bear along, become the witness of my voice acting practice, and possibly give some feedback. So far, I need to train my ability to read first. Having the ability to read and then try my best to learn to, change the tone of my voice, start to learn some accents. But of course, I'm just starting, so I still have to do a lot of like very rudimentary basics. Some of the people did say I have a nice voice, but I'm not sure nice voice means being a good voice actor. So let me pull the mic a little bit closer. Hold on a bit. Because this is a dynamic mic, so generally this thing should be in very close into my mouth, not actually at distance. Why it was in a distance? Because like originally that setup is just I'm trying the distance for do a little bit of hold on. Do a little bit of testing on like does the mic works while at that distance or not. Answer is yes. Thankfully I know how to do like voice compressions. Sorry, I'm like adjusting the freaking pop mesh. Yep. It's not doing good, this pop mesh. It's not really that maneuverable. So yes. The mic now is literally in front of my face. And you don't have to rush me, man. I'm adjusting my. You think I can like multitask with medical conditions? If you don't know, means that you are literally not trying to even take a look, man. Hold on. So far so good. If everyone do notice, I put a post on this thing. Let's see. Do we have any people add in some prompt aside from mystery box? I announced this quite a lot of times, so if you guys really want to know what is going on here, you guys might have to wait until I finish most of things here. There's still lots of things I still have to fix up. It's not really that professional yet. I say I'm just starting to learn most of the stuff. All right, let's move the mic to other places. Now, of course, like one thing that you must know is like being a voice actor, having a proper mic setup is quite important. And so far, this pop-up mesh, I still have no idea how to adjust it properly. Sorry, I might hit the mic a little bit. Okay, so as I already write a few things like a prompt here, depends on you want to write something long for me to read, or you want to write something like a simple voice line. It's like anime voice line or a story character voice line, or like a game voice line to like anything you guys want to like try it out. You guys can write it down in this particular post. I will read it and then try to do this and that. You can quite wanting me to do something like, and this is a little bit like way too long, but if you read, because here's the thing, like voice line practice is to practice how the emotion you can convey, since it's voice line, and this is literally read a sections of the novel, so it's not really that good for practice. This is some things I at least want to show it out first. And of course, like reading stuff is one of the way to practice how to do this kind of things too, especially like similar to this. It's going to flashbang you guys. So this is like try to read the history of Singapore, like over voiceover script. So it's basically is try to like read it in a documentary way, but you have to learn how to do the most basic thing in the world. For one, is to learn how to read properly, read the word accurately, this and that, yada stuff, and keep a consistent pacing. So a consistent pacing is a very important thing. Hold on a bit. Okay, good. Yeah, the mic holder I have some issues, and I need to some adjustment of the mic again. I guess having it in this angle at the end is still the best one, because it's the closest to my mouth and the camera still can see me. So I'm going to do the most basic practice first, just read stuff. All right. And I'm going to read at least the first paragraph or the second paragraph or the third paragraph. And let's choose something with numbers. Yes, statistic, like this one. Because like reading all this thing can take a little bit of precisions to actually do it. In 1980s, Lee started laying the groundwork for what is Singapore's biggest source of wealth, finance. Now, I noticed like I did some like wrong there. I read it a little bit too fast. Like here's the thing, back in if you just reading in the school, you would just read it as fast as you can. But when it comes to like narrations, you really have to learn to pause when you see this. It's basically you have to have a little bit obsessions with reading the apostrophe and stuff. This is why like we should focusing a little bit like on voice line when it comes to prompt, because like voice line is one go. If you want to write like a novel yourself, you then put this like apostrophe stuff that properly. When you read it, when you actually read it, you might have some issue with that. This is why I need to find, if I need to read long stuff, I need to find like a proper one that is been written to use for this, to actually like, you know, practice that way. Let me drink a little bit more water. I think the food I ate, like, here's the thing, like, eating spicy food was never good for voice. All right. Now, let's continue again. Restart. In the 1980s, Lee started laying the groundwork for what is now Singapore's biggest source of wealth, finance. Following the lead of the places like the US and UK, he liberalized the finance service industry with the lighted touch regulations. The legacy of that approach is evidently today. 4,200 multinations, 4,200 multinations. Okay. Now, See, I messed up in one part, and then I need to read everything again. Let's continue again. In the 1980s, Lee started laying the groundworks of I lost track of the freaking word, man. I think I need to zoom. This is why I choose like the things with like a lot of numbers. I really hate this thing. Like, why? Who in the world creates such atrocious stuff that you have to read and then decided to put something there to block the shit out of your face? Who made this website? But either way, yes. All right. Where was I? I see. Yes. This. In the 1980s, Lee started laying the groundwork for what it is now Singapore's biggest source of wealth, finance. Following the lead of the place like US and UK, he Sorry. I'm pretty bad at like doing a little bit of reading. Hold on. Okay, in the 1980s, Lee started laying the groundwork for what it is now Singapore's biggest source of wealth, finance. Following the lead of the place like the US and the UK, he liberalized the finance service industry with a lighter touch of regulations. The legacy of that approach is evidently today. 4,200 multinations companies have regional headquarters there. Largely because the taxes are low in Singapore. Singapore corporate tax is just 70% and can hit to 30.5 or lower for some activities. Hi, someone from Cop Gang. I'm trying to learn how to become a voice actor, so I'm doing reading to practice my voice. So maybe in a way, like practice reading can be ASMR, but nah. I have to like learn the pacing and everything. So far, I think the pacing is good. Is it? You guys can give a little bit of like depends on like did I read it correctly? Did I pronounce it correctly? Did I do this? Did I do that? Like should I read it faster? Should I read it slower? Really depends. So let's continue on the next paragraph. Lee's successor, Goh Chok Tong, continued to lean into attracting big business. Singapore shifted emphasis to a knowledge-based economy that relies more on creativity and growing Singapore's entrepreneur. I don't think I actually did a very good job at this. Did I actually pronounce it correctly? Hi there, Creamy. I'm doing a little bit practice before I start everything. It's basically, I'm just starting to say I want to become one. Doesn't mean I immediately become one voice actors. So I need to practice how to speak, how to read properly, and to know that like when it comes to different situations, every single sentence have a pacing. So I need to learn how to speak properly. That is one of the first practice you have to do when you're trying to become voice actors. I'm doing like the first layer just to learn how to read first. This is why I need to find something long to read. And in the futures, maybe I practice a little bit like voice line and just voice line in my own personal voice, own personal tone. And in the future, if I actually manage to land some job, like just using my tone, that would be the most basic, most simple things. I don't have to use technique, this and that and stuff. That would be like the first startup. And then later on, I will try to like learn how to do accents, learn how to do voice tone, a little bit like this. So far, I know a little bit of a deep voice and a little bit of the weird voice.
I have no idea how to do other things aside from the oldest three voice, so I don't really have anything accomplished at all. So I only have like a few voice. It doesn't really help. So it's best for me to just keep on practicing and master the first, you know, my first normal voice first. Once I know how to adjust and pacing all the basic on the normal voice, when I change tone, I can apply those technique to it, which will make it much more better for me to do various voice in a various acting skill. Laugh in the face of danger. But that is a little bit like on the I don't know. This is a much more clear voice. My funny to say that this is actually my original voice, but I kind of lost it a long time ago. Now I have to force it out instead of like naturally speak it this way. Now, again, like I do have a history why my voice is a little bit unique like this one, because you kind of listen closely, my voice is a little bit straining. So it's like my vocal cord is squeezing while I'm talking. The reason that happens is because that back in the days I was trying to become a singer when I was a kid, and then puberty hits me. I lost my high pitched voice, and in order to regain the proper high pitched noise, I need to train myself that way. So I try to keep squeezing my voice on a slightly higher pitch side 24/7. And it kind of ruined my voice and then ruined my ability to be singing anymore. This is why I don't sing a lot of times. And now it become like a full-on habit to just like squeeze my voice. So like it have a certain tension when I try to speak. That's the thing. So you can hear that that like what kind of sound? The have you watched any horror movie like The Grudge? So I have like that sound inside me, because like that is like the vocal cord like getting ruined from that. So when it comes to singing, it flaps in the wrong way. It can go off pitch. That's the thing. So again, let's continue practice it a little bit. Go for this one. While Singapore has been an economical success, Singapore's leadership is criticized by some of the restriction on civil liberty and media. Freedom of the press and freedom of the news media must be subordinate to the overriding needs of the integrity of Singapore's. Holy heck, that is one long sentence. Let me try again, because I ran out of breath for continue this one. This is why like the comma, like other stuff, is actually really important. Okay, let's do it again. While Singapore have an economical success, Singapore leadership is criticized by some of the restriction on civil liberties and media. Freedoms of the press, freedom of the I messed up. My eye lost track of the things. Here's the thing. I might have no issues speaking, but I do have issue reading. Because like I'm seeing things in double vision, so sometimes it's quite hard for me to read, but still, I'll try. While Singapore has been economical success, Singapore leadership is criticized by some of the restriction on civil liberty and the media. Freedom of the press and freedom of the news media must be subordinate to the overriding needs of the integrity of Singapore. One of the One of the chief criticisms under the Lee Kuan Yew government was this climate of fear in Singapore. People were afraid to criticize the government. Subsequently, the government also faced criticism for maintaining a tight grip. Protests are still largely illegal. The government is definitely cognizant. Holy shit, who made this word? What word is this? Cognizant. Cognizant. Cognizance. Like how we could pronounce it. This is why you need to do a lot of practice. Let me try to find the word. You know, this one is Bing, I don't care. Can they? Gosh dang it! YouTube!
Cognizant.
Cognizance. Cognizance. Subsequently. Subsequently. Yeah. Oh, subsequent. Ah, here's the thing. Ah, gosh dang. Yeah, this is why I need to practice more. Have the ability to read properly. That is the thing. I keep adding word. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Subsequent, not son. Subsequent, and then this is cognizant. All right. Subsequent government also faced criticism of maintaining a tight grip. Protests are still largely illegal. The government definitely cognizant that its population is changing. I didn't. Oh shit! This particular sentence list. Lots of flip flop. Hold on a bit. I might need some eat. Alright. Who say voice acting is easy? And I read a little bit too fast, is it? I need to read at like a very understandable tone and understandable like pacing. So let's not read it too fast, but also not too slow. Subsequently, government also faced criticisms of maintaining a tight grip. Protests are still largely illegal. The government is definitely cognizant that its population is changing. Not too fast, right? Because I usually speak quite fast, so I need to like restrain my own speed. Or maybe I should use like Asian English to read this. Subsequent, government also faced criticism for maintaining a tight grip. Protests are largely illegal. The government is definitely cognizant that its population is changing. I'm not racist. This is literally Malaysian English. That's fine, it's fine. Like, everyone have their own accents, like, understandable. Yeah, this is why, like, I don't know why, a lot of people find, like, this type of, like, accents very comedic. I think it's because of Uncle Roger, maybe. Like, he been using this for a long time, and then, like, people just, like, associate with this kind of tone as comedic tone. Yeah, maybe I can add like that accent into my like arsenal of like being a voice actor. Like that's one like I've been to one is like I seen one is like literally they because the person itself it written as being an Indian. I was like trying to go for like that Indian is accent, but I can't because halfway I try my best to doing it, and that is close to like almost perfect, and I feel like, gosh, I sounds racist. Like not all Indians speak like that, of course. Like not all Chinese Malaysian Chinese speak like Uncle Rogers. That's the thing. Okay, let's read like a few more. It is much more diverse and much more vocal. At the same time, the government feels Singapore needs to stay competitive as other country learns from its model of growth. And climate change is becoming a threat to the nation's securities. Now this one sounds a little bit better. Hello there, Ron. I'm doing a little bit voice acting practice. There's still a few I can drag it in. Um, let's do one more just for fun because this one can be a little bit much more difficult because this is an entire like voice line. I never played Persona 5, so this might be a little bit spoiler, I guess. Is it? How spoiler this thing is. Besides, like Persona company, they are very like copyright happy on the spoiled stuff. So let's not that. Elder Scroll 5, yes, yes, the famous opening dialogue. Let's do the beginning one. Ah, seems like I keep removing stuff. Maybe I need to like. Yes, again, I need to keep practicing a little bit more. Okay, let's do this famous line. At least this one. I might have to change my voice a little bit. Hold on. Hey, you. You finally awake. You're trying to cross the border, right? Walk right into the Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there. If you guys want me to keep doing it, I can try to do this guy too. But I cannot change tone that well, so I'm still beginner. So I'm still going to use my own voice for this. Darn you, Stormcloak. Skyrim was fine until you guys came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway off to Hamfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's this Stormcloak that Empire wants. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I did a good job, maybe I didn't. But so far, yeah, Creamy, thanks for telling me that. How much did I remove, actually? I didn't know. Like, sometimes I read, because I used to read novel book, and I read it in high-speed way. I didn't read it out loud, of course, I read it in my head. So I learned to read it faster by skipping unnecessary stuff, and it kind of become like a way that I kind of like when I read, I also skipped it. This is a bad habit I need to like removed. So let's try to read it again. This time I'll like fully read this 2 paragraphs all together. Subsequent government also faced. Gosh dang, I already messed up. Subsequent government also faced criticism of maintaining a tight grip. Protests are still largely illegal. The government is definitely cognizant that its population is changing. It is much more diverse and more vocal. At the same time, the government feels Singapore needs to stay competitive as other country learns from its model of growth. And climate change is becoming a threat to nation securities. Yeah, there's a lot of things I have to do a little bit voiceover reading and stuff. This is only like the few. I hope you guys actually can help me also find like some worthwhile stuff to read, maybe like a paragraph or a passage. So when you guys like find this, like if you guys want me to read something, like how Mystery Box writes so many things. Like this is not voice line. This is literally like an entire passage, paragraph of a novel. But if you guys do want to have something like this kind of stuff that you know here and there, you want some help, yeah, yeah. And now since the thing is going to be finished, I'm not yapping. I'm literally practicing. You know, I'm practicing to become a voice actor, so I need to read a lot of stuff. So you guys have anything like good material to read? I have this community post on, so you guys can find it, and then post a few like comment in there, like what kind of things you want me to say, because I think like largely there's no word. The word limit of like YouTube comments is way longer than Twitter. This is why I'm not using Twitter for this. If I use Twitter, like there's a lot of like word limit there, so it can be a little bit issues. And you can't post link. Maybe you can post a link, but it doesn't functions. I'm going to trust you if you manage to post some like link like this one. I can read it like in some professional site or something like that. It makes it easier for me to practice. But for now, it's already at a certain rate. Let me pull out some music, because I accidentally turned close off like one of the thingy there. The thing that plays the music. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good. And let me move to the Artista Cafe we go. Oh, we're still stuck in here. Yeah, doing great, doing great. Also, Karen, if you didn't, also like, welcome Karen to the Kiray show. My name is Kiray and I am your host and your voice for the voice. This is now my voice now. Like finally I can use my voice 100%. Sadly it's just the mic is literally put in front of my face, so sometimes it might be a little bit difficult for them to read me. Oh, now the mic is working properly. For some reasons, like sometimes like VTube Studio doesn't read my mic. Either way, yeah. Due to like my certain medical stuff, I actually can't work like a normal person, so I decided to, because of that particular, I know we can't disclose the thing, like the particular we did like last week, made me realize that, yeah, I can't do a lot of work, but I think I can actually, like I discussed it with my friends, and then like we both have the same idea at the same times, but I already have that idea like in my brain, but when I talk about him, that I cannot work, cannot do this, cannot do that. And then he'd be like, you can talk, right? I said, yeah, I talk a lot. And I already have that like things I want to say, and then say like, how about voice acting? And then we both say it at the same time, and it'd be like, hey. So like currently I am also, aside from drawing stuff, I'm also practicing to become a voice actor. So sometimes you might drop into my stream, I'm like reading stuff like this one. I will try to find the best like paragraph to just like keep reading to send out yet other stuff, and to learn how to read properly. The pacing, the speed. So far the pacing's good, right? I'm not really sure about this, Creamy. If the pacing is nice, I'll just keep that particular pacing when I start reading. And yeah, I try my best to like do a lot of this kind of things. I also have this like particular community post that want people to post prompt for me to do like a lot of like voice line and stuff. I can't actually go into voice acting first. I need a proper practice first before I jump into it. It's going to be a much more difficult process if you just jump in gung-ho. Besides, it's like a lot of voice actor is like very passionate about the job. For me, I joined voice acting is because I had this is my only few options due to my issues. So it's not like I'm super passionate at it. I can keep a professionalism in there, but I won't really say I'm like those kind of like how like Cornelius is like super duper passionate at this kind of things. So like it can be a little bit different in like, you know. Yeah, true. I use my condensed mic because it has to be but oh, I'm using dynamic mic. That's like a very good and decent like dynamic mic. It's pretty cheap one too. This is the current one I'm using. It's called the Mauno PD200X. Yes, I'm using Bing. So this one, it have like 3 colors, black, white, and pink. Yes, pink for some reason. Why I say it's good is it's a very good beginner mic because it looks awesome. Second, it have a USB options and XLR options. If you don't want to have like that professional like audio integrations like plug into it because you don't want to waste too much money. Oh, you want to know how to avoid it. It's quite easy. Again, I don't mind showing my face, so you don't have to be shocked about it when I do this. Also, I have like a very weird EES haircut because I don't care about my appearance anymore. Ta-da! My voice is still here and my mic is still here. It's not actually really blocking that much. You can do this, or you can remove the mesh and do this. Technically, it's still blocking my face, but it's kind of still work. Yeah, it's using the USB-C and USB jack. It can convert it. There's a cap for you to unplug and unplug. So it's very good for you if you're using laptop. Sometimes you have to travel, have to use the laptop. You can use it that way. Yeah, it's a very nice looking mic. Just the for me, the holder is not the best one, so I'm using my personal one. But still, like, even this personal one, I think I might have to switch back to like the thing they gave me, because this one kind of like, okay, I move here. It kind of like slipped a bit. Yeah, so I need to sit in a distance because of this. And dynamic might have like that like good use because like This is right behind it. This is right in front of it. Oh, sorry, I got like noise cancelling stuff. But yeah, like if you say it in here and say it right behind it, it actually have like this direction just pointing upward. So when you are here, it listening to everything here only, almost like a small bubble here, and behind it, it barely hears it because how the diaphragm work of like how it receive your sound, it always just receive out here. You can get the PD 400, which is it completely almost ignore anything behind it. Almost ignore everything behind it. I hear you can find like the sound difference and everything. Besides, this thing is actually very affordable. It's like 250 ringgit. So it's not really that expensive. Like you can buy like a cheap like 60 ringgit mic and then buy a cheap 60 ringgit mic and then it break like a year. It's better to buy a good one that is just like 250. Yeah, it sounds very professional. And if you can shell out a little bit more, you can get the 400 versions. It's still more cheaper than Shure, because there's like that very like expensive like Shure mic that, gosh dang it, when I take a look at it, like 2,000. I was like, holy heck, who buy a mic that expensive? Like just the PD 400 is already like good enough if you just want to be a starting like have like a decent good mic. And this 200 again is the most entry level. It's still like a very good mic. Yeah, like if you want like a decent but it's still cheap, that one you can try to search the PD like it's the same brand but 600. Is it 600 or 400? 400. Me and my tiny little brain. This one is the 400 versions. It's actually way more professional, of course. If you want, this is also have the USB interface, if I remember well. Yeah, it does have the USB interface one too, aside from just the, you know. Yeah, let's see. Yep, it does have like the USB interface too. Again, like why most like audio system is expensive is because not because of the mic itself. Of course, the mic itself is also expensive, but you need audio interface. So you need this thing. You need this thing and a decent one too. You can't buy a cheap one. The moment you buy a cheap one, you ruin your entire voice. You need to buy a decent one. So if you don't have this thing to work properly on the XLR part, when I say XLR part, I mean like what is it? Where did I find that plug thingy? Basically, you see like that tree triangle thingy. I don't have audio interface. I'm using the USB one. And it still functions quite well. Like here you go. Let me show this. This is how you do most of the thing itself. This is the digital control of how are you going to like adjust your voice, your equalizers. You can have it flat, have it customs, have it this, have it that, like lots of things. You can have a little bit compressions, have a little bit of limit, so you don't necessarily have to go into the setting. Like I don't have any of all those setting on, is because I'm mainly using for OBS only. I don't do in-game voice chat that much, so I don't really need that. But you need to, normally a lot of people have this 1, 2, 3, 4, the big 4 of like the audio setting. So you need a little bit of noise gate, a little bit noise suppressions, a little bit compressor. Compressor is one of the most important things you need if you have a very soft voice, because compressor is you can capture this, like this is the most general use. You can put your gain in like however you want, but this on top, this 4 is a very important part of the thingy that you have to show to people, because like this is basically, compressor is like a system that put up your lowest volume to the as high as possible, and then squeeze down your highest volume to as low as possible. So no matter how much you talk about things, your voice, no matter how much I kind of like whisper on it, or saying like in a much more softer voice, or in a louder voice, you can see like it just dance around in this area. So it's kind of like fix them in this area. Even I'm kind of like whispering, it's still kind of like in the louder sense of voice, so you still can hear the things quite clearly, but you also know at the same time I'm whispering. This is the thing. That is like how you do a lot of like compression thingy. But of course, most people, since you're also a streamer, you might already know this. Limiters is basically trying not to kill your audience. It's like this is like I have this like negative 0.9. Why is negative 0.9? It's because you look closely here. It never went past that. It never go past, never get negative 0.9. That is the thing that I set up. Well, of course, some people doesn't really want this because they want to show their panic voice. If your pitch can cut off the mic, maybe it's noise suppression is like doing that thing. Or your mic have some issues, like you might have some issues doing some things. You can do a little bit of the thing, like this is the higher level of like how you do this. You can see this is the normal one. This is the advanced one I create. Imagine this, because I cannot touch this thing anymore. I think I will figure out how this specific, but let us do. This is the normal, without any filters, without any stuff. Let me remove all this thing. Now you hear a lot of things, right? This is the thing that you have right now. So with the setting, let me go here. So with the setting right now, on this, and let's brought this thing out. So in order to remove that humming sound you're hearing right now, it's best for you to go almost low on this. You can go up a little bit, and then if you have like a very bad high pitch, you can turn this thing down. It changes your voice so much. Or you can do a little bit like this. It's best to literally tone down the entire low frequency so it removes that humming sound. And if you really want, you can turn this thing down too. But of course, have a much more sharper like adjustment like this one is way better, because you can very specifically tone down how the low tone voices, like the mid tone voices, really depends. If you really want a much more sharper tone, you can raise up this particular things. Now you can hear me in a slightly higher pitched tone, but louder, those kind of things. But I would want a lower pitch things going on with me, so I'm just going to move this thing down a little bit, and then this thing down to this level, and then this is my currently when I say the best adjustment voice, is the closest of being my actual voice, but also at the same time, have a little bit like much more clearer. It's like enhance a little bit my natural voice. And then compressor like this one is basically like push your noise upward, and then this is limited, like depends on how loud you want to go through this and that, yeah, that stuff. Like there's lots of stuff you can do with this thing. I never turn on the noise one. I tried it. It basically cuts through everything. Try not to have this thing. So there's again like a lots of things you can do with it. Like there's like already like quite a lot of setup. But if you don't have, if your mic doesn't have any software like this to be able to do this, you can actually do this on the OBS too. There's this called pre-band equalizers. Of course, there will be a plugin that have like more functions. So far, you have the same thing. Turn down the low, have the mid. I'll mid like add my voice a little bit more. Like basically have this thing like turned down somewhat like this one, and then you have your jobs done. But of course, I don't really need this. I already have another one, and having it double is like making the voice worse. So this one, clean off all the like background noises. This one, suppress the keyboard noises. If you don't think like after all the suppressions is loud enough, you can have this thing to increase your voice volume, and then you can have the compressor to like increase your lower volume, so your lower voice is still at a certain range. And then the limiters. The limiters is just to prevent you to yell out too loud. It doesn't really turn off your voice, but it does try its best to limit your voice at this certain range. Or if you guys want like have, there's like more stuff you can do, but usually this is what they call the big four for OBS setting. So you can try to do this kind of things to sort of like improve your voice this way. And welcome to my one-on-one TED talk about like how to use the mic. Hi there, Geek-san. Let's go back to the Artista Cafe. Holy heck, I'm already hungry. How? I already feel hungry. And then now I have to move my mic to quite far. Sadly, I didn't mean Kiriko in Overwatch. I mean Diva. Oh, the mic dropped. So now the mic is at a distance, mainly because I'm drawing. So I don't want the mic is right in front of my face, so I can't draw. So I put it in distance. Yep, still kind of fine. Because I have the compression on, so my lowest voice is still the highest. To try my best to draw a proper face on this guy. To be honest. Let's go back here. Do this. It's cheating, but yeah. Let's just erase this line. Yep, much more better. This is another art commissions I have, and I also added new functions to my character face. When I draw, I look down, so I have this thing that forces my eyes open, but I still look down at the same time. And with that, hold on. That with this thing,
Oops. And voila. It's fine now. Yeah, the problem is I can't blink after this unless I do another hold on. There's another setting for me to do a auto blink. So I can try it. I open left, I open right. Auto blink. Auto blink. Oh, I locked down my eyes so hard even the auto blink doesn't do anything. Alright. Alright. I got a few things I still have to do, like this particular stained glass. I actually do not know how to draw stained glass. I have to think about it a bit. Ooh, stomachache. Ah. You know what? Let me get to the toilet first. I'll leave you guys with this one, I guess, all on the be right back scene. Be right back. Ah, I guess like the system doesn't able to listen to me anymore. I forgot I closed it. Aha. I'm back. Sorry, a little bit. I think it's the spicy food I ate yesterday. I just love to eat spicy food. Now I need to properly button up this particular. Stabilize 100, so let's change it back to. You know, I gave him like this very tatted like one sleeve for no reasons. It really depends. Like, is that good? I mean, suppose it's kind of like walking down, so his foot is already at this level, and his other foot is like hiding behind it. Things, so it kind of like move a little bit. Visual wise. I also do a little bit of research while I'm in the toilet too. I think it's best way to draw stained glass with the colored one instead of like a black line. So I need to change a little bit afterward. So let's do the most basic coloring first. Pause. Let's give this dude a very pale tone. Colors first because brown brush. A good thing the face is just a face, like technically this is cloth. So I downward of this chin. This hooey. Separate layer. I'm not an amateur. He is in pain. Well, the way Geek-san wrote his characters, he is in pain. And insane. A little bit insane. Not too insane. Just enough amount of insane. A dose of insane. So it depends how you're going to like color him. That is also one of the most key aspect of it. Sometimes the lighting really speaks to persons, you know? I keep seeing falling star where I'm in the desert. I have no idea what they are talking about. Is this like a voice line you want me to talk? Might not be able to do properly right now because sadly my mic is at a very wee distance, so it might not be able to work. So I'm just going to move it closer to say it out loud. Hold on. It doesn't have an import mesh. I keep seeing falling stars where I'm at in the desert night. Yeah, I'm also like practicing a lot of like voice acting stuff. So if you have any cringe stuff you want me to say, I will try to say it. Don't worry, let's be cringe together. Yeah, that is like the main purpose I want to like stream all this thing together at the same time. It's like I can do voice practice, you guys can have some content fun from it. Just don't make me say something like criminal. Criminally charged I can get. Aside from that, you guys can have fun with like what you guys want me to say. And do the face, let's do the mask.
Have fun with your cooking. Oh yeah, I've been hearing like there's a meteor shower. I wonder if you keep seeing falling star. Yeah, I'm also living in KL, so I'm not exactly uh in any way that I can see it because the thing is a little bit too much. The light pollutions. Alright then, what type of emotion you want me to have on this dude? Because I actually don't really watch a lot of movie, so I don't know a lot of movie reference. Carrying around a blah blah blah. Nonchalant like Cowboy Bebop. Alright. Carrying around a gun. Oh, sorry then. Carrying around an empty gun is like a... I'm really bad at reading. I need to practice a little bit more. Alright. Carrying around a gun is like have a pretty girl for a friends. Unless... I think I didn't do a very good job. Let me heard a little bit much more deeper voice. You want deeper voice or higher pitch voice? Or my normal voice? Carrying around an empty gun is like having a pretty girl for a friend. unless I don't know why I want to say pretty gal instead of pretty girl. Feels much more suitable. Oh, useless, not unless. I really need to read. Use your eyes, Kiray. Use your eyes. Carrying around an empty gun is like Carrying around an empty gun is like have a pretty girl for friends. Useless. Yeah, I often like read the entire word wrongly. I think at some point I might have dyslexic, but it might not because of dyslexic. It's more like how should I say? I might need to see like a bigger word. The problem is I can't. It's like I can try to add in the size. Let's see. Yep, now I can see the word much more clearly. I'm like an old man, I have to see big word. Because I'm seeing stuff in double image, so I always have a little bit struggle reading. If I don't zoom the word in, it might have a little bit issues. Yeah, I do felt like the sentence is a little bit weird. Damn you, autocorrect! Yeah, yes, like every single time, like I do have lots of like typing also like went wrong because of autocorrect. But when I was a kid, I was way too reliant on autocorrect. When I was a kid, I was like a little bit way too relying on autocorrect, and when I removed the autocorrect, I lost my ability to type properly. Hi there, JJ. You're not JJ 林俊杰 啊 JJ 林俊杰. My Chinese I've been speaking too much English. I forgot to speak Chinese. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 你好，我名字叫齐磊。Yep. Alright. My voice is back. My Chinese is back. Yeah, hi there. We are discussing about how to writing some like voice line for me to take a practice on, because I want to learn how to become a voice actor. So I need a lot of prompt for me to learn how to speak properly. If everyone like watching me like have some idea of like some of the voice line they want to write down and then let me read it out loud, you guys can write something out. I'll be waiting for you guys to cook something up while I'm also cooking on artwork.
Cursing depends on your slur is like beyond the heavy side. Or just like normal shit and fuck is kind of still fine. Hi there, Mr. V. Yeah, I'm doing fine, doing very, very great. Oh, Geek-san, you have to understand this point.
I checked my analytic before. I do have a lot of girls in my stream. So, yeah, hi there, everyone.
Yeah, it's not rare. Everyone uses internet. Oh, Geek-san may be spending his time in his house in solitude. It's time to touch some grass. I will support you, Geek. Oh, thank you, Mr. V. Currently, actually, what is the eye color to do that? I'm currently just lay down most of the ambient color the person can have, and I will add in more of an environment lighting color into it, but I think I want to go board with the color. Yeah, the color balance is actually weird. Not strong. I think around. Well, you go you. Hold on, I have to do something. Alright. Yep, everything's doing great actually. So far at the point, if you hear me sounds a little bit different, it's because the mic actually right now is like in the distance. So it's not really that loud. If my compression is not on, you guys might unable to hear me in the first place. And oh yeah, again, I need to take a look at the eye. I keep forgetting. I keep getting distracted. Well, JJ is never really polite to ask people age on the online, you see. Unless when it's business related, then that would be a little different. different, but yeah. Open it up. Zoom it in. Mystery about this did wrote like a detail on his character. Yeah, it didn't write a specific eye color here, so I have to be a little bit more specific myself. Let's go for purple, because one of his reference he gave me, purple or red hair color. But red eye or blonde. Now here's the opinion I asked everyone here: red eye on the blonde or red eye on a purple eye on the blonde. Hi there, American. Yeah, I still haven't do quite lots of like blending stuff yet. This is going to be a little bit on a higher level of coloring. So it's going to look not that great at the beginning. Let's try out the purple eye first. And let's add in the blonde hair behind face. Yeah, this is good blonde. This still look kind of dirty compared to it, exactly. Well, more like not as like insane using one layer. It's more like you have to know like what kind of things you are going to do. You can use one layer, of course, but really depends on some very oh, you walk into some things that is like, I'm trying to practice how to do voice acting so people can cook up something on stream, and then I'll do the voice acting there. Just using my voice though, I cannot change tone yet. I'm just still rookie, okay? Don't give me difficult stuff. And I'll be do the voice acting in my own voice, because if I can't do voice acting with my own voice, how can I do like on other people's voice? Alright, let's do this. That's better. This elf from Death Note. Alright, I'll do a little bit not really energetic voice like this one. What a human live like tomorrow will always be. It's because if we was to pursue an alternative, then tomorrow would never comes. Too melancholic. I need to
redo again without any like fumble. What a human live like tomorrow will always be. It's because we was to pursue the alternative, then tomorrow would never come. Did he really say that? I feel like something is a little bit off. Oops, sorry. But yeah, I feel like the line have a little bit off. It's like, I think shouldn't like shorten the it's. Maybe should do it like it is. Ah. Nah, he more like the melancholic guy that kind of like stated the fact of the world. He's the kind of like he already seen the world. And he knows it's hopeless, but he also the kind of guy who is actually hopeful, but the way he say it is always like fact and reality check. So he's those kind of persons. Like most of the time he cares, but he too lazy to care. In for what, JJ? Yeah, he's like that too. Basically, he's those kind of guy who always spewed fact in a very way that kind of shock people. Those kind of things. Yeah, anyone can try to cook a lot of stuff. Because L is in fact that he is a person who is actually legitly are tired of the world. He is a very melancholic person. Sadly, this place is not a dating simulator, so you might have a hard time finding a man here. And that's the thing, you want a man. I believe anyone who come here to watch me, usually, they are, including me, we all are man-child. You can't find a man here. You will find a man-child here. That's the thing. Yeah, like writing up quote, voice line, this and that, other stuff. Now, I'm not really handsome. I'm the polar opposite of Kiray. Yeah, I should actually cancel like this particular thing when I actually, when I'm not drawing, I then but when I'm drawing, back to drawing mode. Oh, I will go back to drawing again. Let's see. Let's give him some dirty blonde kind of one.
Yep. On the much more colorful bright side. Yes. That's one. And also, I do not know how to talk to girls. So if you guys want to let me practice my wrist line, you guys can write some cringy wrist line for me to do. It might work really well. Who knows? Just in your brain, in your dreams. It'll never work. Having fun with it is the most important part. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine to write any kind of line you guys want. To be honest, I'm still open for lots of things. Just having fun together at the moment. That is dirty talk. That is not wrist talk. You guys want me to go full deep with my voice for this thing? I bet do a few more polish in here. Alright, good. I just suggest the possible wrist line if you can. But now I think like everyone just want to make a wrist line right now. Hold on. Sorry about the noise. I need the mesh. Else the popping sound is going to be a little bit much more harder to handle. Alright then. Seems it's going to say it. For mystery box one. Sorry there. I'm going to need sunglasses because from what I can see, the future is bright. And this is from JJ1. I feel very Minecraft. Are you bad force? Because I want to have a war with you. I won't say the last one. Okay, I need to... for American one, you know what? I
I just want to say it in the way that is like super duper funny.
Do you know, in terms of human and Pokemon compatibility, Vaporeon is never mind.
Oh, another one. Rose by any name will still smell as sweet, but you smell the sweetest. Oh, another one. You guys keep cooking up wrist line. Well, voice line you guys have trouble cooking, but when it comes to wrist line, you guys have infinite of it. Wow, wow. Bravo.
Because I sound like Inspector Gadget. Go, go, Gadget, helicopter hat.
Okay, let's do the market one. Starlight, star bright, you're the brightest star tonight. Yeah, I guess this is also a good way for you guys to practice your wrist line. Now you kind of hear me saying it, you guys will be like, gosh, I shouldn't say that. Thank God I didn't say that. I need to have like much more gruff voice for this like nice rack one. Nice rack. Oh no, this is not the voice I want. This is just opening up my alright. Good. Nice rack. Have to get some drinks later. And I regret saying that.
I'm gonna do it, Batman! I'm gonna do it!
How's that a voice line for you? No, Joker, no!
I'm gonna do it! There's no law against Pokemon!
And my face is still grinning. I can't stop. That one is the gold of a lot of things. The most degen thing you can say it. Hey, I'm 29 and I'm still single. You know what? Later on, next year, March 22 is my birthday, so that will be the day I will become the official legend, what they call, when you are single and a virgin until like the age of 30, you will become a wizard. Yeah, I will become a wizard. That will be the day I can finally cast Leviosa. Alright then, Mr. V. You are dropping into a very weird things. Are you familiar with Otacon from Metal Gear? I do not know how to make a snake voice, but I guess this is like close enough. Oh, I forgot. I can do a very, very documentary voiced. And now I shall do this kind of thing. Do you know human can only last a few weeks at most in a sensory deprivation chamber? I do not notice how long you last before you crack. Hey, Geek Sons can cast some magic. Do you always use Fireball for every encounters? Yeah, I'm currently letting people write voice line down so I can sort of like, you know, play with it. Then JJ, you do not need a man, you need a boy. Else the man is going to jail. And who let you on the internet around this age? I question a lot. I shopped. Is this better so Hiyori? I have no idea who Hiyori is. Well, to let you know this, I'm not exactly family friendly. But either way, yeah. What's this mystery box? Let me read a little bit first and then judge what kind of voice I need to use it. Okay. Our creator made us and then left us with no purpose. So we shall forge our own. He left us with no soul. So we shall steal them. See ours now. We have eyes on the shore. Ta-da! I want to have a much more gruff voice, but I've been changing my voice a lot. I think my voice like slowly degrade to unable to change it. So this is just back to my default voice, sadly. What, Geek-san, you want the mod power here? Well, technically I have no mod at all. I let people have their fun, and of course, as always, obey the rule, go open the descriptions, and then take a look at it. And generally, everyone would need to know this. There's a fine line of like internet courtesies everyone have to be providing. And if you went over that courtesies, of course I would moderate you. But in the same time, I would refrain from moderate people because I personally don't really like moderations. But it's the internet. Anyone can be in here. Like 6-year-olds can literally watch me right now. So if something issues of happening, because the 6-year-old is the 6-year-old, they can't type, but they still can listen. And if you guys say anything too bad of influence of a 6-year-old to a 6-year-old, there still might be a chance. Like everyone have to have a little bit aware of that kind of things happening. This is an open chat. It's not a private Discord chat. So yeah, everyone need to take responsibilities on their own. Hello, Dest Anime. got a preference of voice line? You like us to cook? Blah 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 blah. I have no idea. But because my voice is like slightly lean toward like the UK side, I think I can go for a how would I say, villain? I think it's not because of serious laughter. It's just the music ran out in the most comedic time that I tried to like say something serious. Let me replay the music again. It's been an hour. Oh, 2 hours in fact. Nice. Well, that's telling. We are chatting about some things like, should JJ be here if she's 13 years old? If she should not be here, then I'll be removed. But I don't really have like, YouTube doesn't really have banning function, but they does have hide a user on this channel. I'm not really sure like how to use this thing properly. By the way, I do aim for like general audience, so I do try to have fun together with everyone. So I won't really do moderation to people that much, so don't have to be scared about it. Unless you overstep. When anyone overstep, of course, you have to like do a little bit general stuff too. Like this is why like sometimes when I hit a certain numbers, like currently I have like just a few of you guys, I'm fine with it. I can have a little bit chat, have some fun with it. But when I reach a certain numbers, I won't really see everyone as individual. I would see the chat as whole instead. This is, I won't really say this is a tactic. This is more like a way for how streamer actually manage to handle that many persons inside chat. And this is why like super chat is a thing. This if like it's become like a thing that like, if you really want to have like a certain one-on-one conversations, you can pay the lowest to get it on the super chat, and then I'll treat that person more like an individual chat thingy things happen. Else, like generally, people like every streamer, they do have this like mode they would just switch that either they are talking to individual or they talking to chat entirely. So when I see something like this, I would always see the every chat in entirety. So if anyone on the chat, when I see them as like chat and as an entity, and when I see any one specific thing goes out the line, the entire chat actually gets it. But for now, it's more like an individual stuff is happening there. So things would have a little bit much more deeper like conversations. It's like last time, Cobson is basically a bunch of people just come and have some fun together. So I address entire gang of Cobsons as like one entity. I don't really address everyone like individually. And when the dust settled, and then I went back to normal mode. It's basically just like that. That is like how all streamer does the things, to be honest. It's just that a lot of streamers do not know how to handle a certain numbers because they never experience it. But I am a streamer, did experience a big number before, so I do have that certain mode to me. I think the line you cook might have some issues. It's like, it sounds normal, but also same time it sounds a little bit much more difficult to say. Hold on a bit, I need to do a little bit of this. It's much more easier to That's it. Well, Mr. V, you should set up some auto payment systems. Hold on a bit. Pop up the chat. Copy the overlay. I haven't done this thing for quite a while. Now I just remind myself. Hold on a bit. You don't have to mention the lead poison thing. Make people aware of it. And then I still haven't get into Teflon. People are still using Teflon. Those things are literal poisons. People are still using it. So again, let me do a little bit reading on this. You might have, I won't really say it's a grammar mistake. It's more like you claim that my power over you, over your kind is cruel. I think it's a little bit long. Is it? You claim that power over your kind is crude. That is unjust, unfair. It was unjust when your ilk rebel against my father and his father before him. Now, I end that cycle. Ready! Aim! Fire! Those kind of words, like, they feel a little bit weird. You might need to add some like exclamation mark for like a little bit of like emotion added into there, because like some part of it sounds a little bit silent. Yeah, good thing if I read it out loud, then you might have. It's a good thing, like it improves everyone's sort of like ability to write better. Because when I read it out loud, a lot of things can like be much more. Now you hear it, and then now I kind of like know it. Who's a shimp? Let me read it. Oh wait, hold on. Let's read Mr. B stuff. I'll pay him tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm short of money. Yeah, everyone's short of money. If you spend too much on food, I can get you. If you spend too much on movie, then I can't get you. You're going out a little bit too much, Mr. B. Okay, now on the geek sound stuff. If it's autocon, like hold on a bit. If I need to say autocon, I have to say it in a very pathetic voice, but also same time it doesn't really it have a very clear pathetic voice. Autocon is like, no, it's good, but again, like autocon is a little bit, I need to change my voice to match his, because autocon is a very pathetic man. It's a very, very pathetic man. If you play Metal Gear Solid 5, he is an even more pathetic man. How am I going to voice him? Actually, my normal voice sounds good. Yes, this one. Hey Snake. Okay. Hey Snake, it's Autocon. I finished hacking the security system cam. I finished hacking the security cam with a still image of my favorite 2D waifu. Let me know once you finish reaching the perimeter of like Anime Expos 2024. Otacons. Out. Whee! Yes, that's the name. You should go to sleep a little bit. Well, so far you can see I only color the face. I've been quite distracted by doing a lot of like voice practicing. I didn't know how you guys can manage to cope that much voice line in such a short times. Yeah, you guys have fun cooking right now. I need to actually do some work. Oh, you're from Asia? I'm from Malaysia. If you don't know where Malaysia is, then you might be the weaker kind of Asia. Imagine everyone like watching here finally have some people is from Malaysia. Then I would be a little bit much more happy because like again, Malaysian doesn't really watch Malaysian VTuber. They like here's the thing, like we rarely have like Malaysian VTuber being recognized that much, and we also rarely have Malaysians that watch VTuber. When they do actually watch VTubers, is watch the mainstream one, basically like Hololive or VShojo or some people like some other like group. It's basically this, like they have better people to watch. Why they would watch like their local VTuber, you know, like those kind of things. But in Indonesia's, they watch a lot of their local one. And then in Thailand, they also watch a lot of their local one. In Philippines, they also watch a lot of their local one. Even Vietnam, they watch a lot of their local one. Except the Malaysian part, we do not really have... Malaysian don't really watch their own local VTuber that much. Almost flat out didn't. Unless it's like super mainstream one, like the vampire one. And I forgot the name, to be honest. And funny things about like in Malaysia's, a lot of people really assume VTuber is actually flat out AI. I'm not kidding. Like, they barely understand what Miku is, and when they see a VTuber, they thought we were just like intelligent AI systems that built to talk to people only. Yes,
there's still quite a lot of like those kind of thought when they come to see the VTuber. Lots of like older boomer adult, like around like 40, around like 50, they have zero understanding about like VTuber at all. And when it comes to like sometimes even someone like in their mid 30s, they do struggle to understand what VTuber is in the first place. Yeah, there's another voice line for me to read. Let me have some fun.
I don't know. I feel like I should share this. What? This would be much more flexible. The ground you tread on is not yours. This planet was never yours. It's ours. Order, unity, obedience. My master taught the galaxy these things to the galaxy years ago. And we shall do so once more. Well, it depends on which one you have, like the one I'm reading right now or the one that you're writing right now. You'll see. Winning a war like this is never about outsmarting your opponent. It's to be better than them from the start. Oops. You know, Sarah, Kasera, Aurea, Sumuri. I have no idea who is who. To be honest, I'm rarely inside a Malaysian's VTubing circle. This is the funniest shit you will ever hear. I'm actually quite known in, despite being like a Malaysian VTuber, I have like zero connections to any Malaysians VTuber at all until recently. I have no idea why. Not a lot of people actually know me. I was not known for like a lot of places, except weirdly in Canada or in UK or in like US. Like some VTuber actually know my name, and that's weird. And it was like most of my audience is also from the US too. So another weird part is like I never really have any local like viewer. Maybe I have sometimes, but they are from Singapore. Well, it's Malaysian neighbor, but still they're kind of like, you know, not Malaysians. And I do, back in the days, I do have some Vietnam like viewer too, and one Philippine. And then I went back to Twitch just to get like that payment. I hate to get like that. You know, like the first time payment you have, you need to reach a certain like money rate you can actually finally get paid. I went into Twitch and then grind that shit out because I don't want to leave money in Amazon, you know? That is my first streaming buck of money. I need to get it. So I went ahead and saw like semi like hiatus on YouTube and then went back to Twitch to stream for a while. And then finally got the money. Get out. I don't really like Twitch. Seriously, I do not like Twitch. I gotta go to my barber to cut my hair. I'll come back if I can. Well, good luck for you. Don't get a yee ass haircut like me. I just want a short hair because my hair has been poking my eyes quite a lot. So I just went to a barber, and then the barber just say, "What kind of hair you want? Just you know, cut short everything. Just make every aspect of the hair part of my head just short. Then I'm fine with it because I don't really go out, so I don't really need like good hair." My haircut is not even $30, it's like 25 ringgit. 25 ringgit is how much? Technically $6 to $5. Is it? 25. And IN used to be an engineer. That would be scared a lot of people. Yeah, around like $5.50. Well, see you soon then, Mr. V. Mr. Box, I know you are enthusiastic for me to try out this voice acting stuff, but there's also a thing, I'm drawing your artwork. If you keep giving me voice line, I can't finish your artwork. Spend some time, cook it slower. What is not... Here's the thing, it doesn't affect me. Of course, it doesn't affect me. Since you're the one giving it, so... if I'm doing a slower job, it's actually you who are doing it. So in actualities, I can say it's definitely not my fault. Hey, you're the client. Let me take a look at the eighth. I need to know like the color scheme of the persons. Red and white, and the clothes should be red and black. You know what kind of master he have that he literally have a bell hanging on his like collar? And I still haven't really finished the drawing detail on the clothes yet too. Have this thing clean up.
Yeah, so what is his eye color? I just randomly put the purple color for the Helsing character one. Oh, you wanted red. Basically, I do ask, like, anyone like think like red blonde is better or like purple blonde is better? I'm not really sure. I'm just randomly put a color for first because I at least need some colors there to let me sort of like distinguish and stuff. Later on, I have to redo some of the line to do cleanup and stuff. Because most of the things, I still feel like they're kind of like a little bit sketchy, so. I need to do some line improvement. I'm just doing what you want. It's your work, technically. Deep dark red. Let's put it on the right side because again it's eye. So, yep, zoom in too close. This was fine. Due to the face doesn't really have that detail since I zoom out quite a lot. Even I zoom it in, it doesn't really like. Usually this is what you see. See here. So I give you a choice. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Personally, I do think red is kind of good. Also, the great Fantocchio. Alright, let's go for the red. And this and that stuff. Oops. Oh yeah, again, it's been a while, so I have to like do my opening again, just for the sake of being an opening. But let me do snipping this, snipping that, get cleaner. Hello everyone, my name is Kiray and I'm your host and your voice with a voice here to entertain you and may or may not went off tangent and doing something else that I'm not intended to do at all. That's me. That's me. Oh yeah, by the way, I think the mic got disconnected or had some issues. Look, the volume systems, turn it off, turn it on again, reload. Alright, everything seems good, I think. Yeah, it's because it's in a distance, so I have issues reading the lips. Oh, welcome back! What day is it today? It's Wednesday. Why people close on Wednesdays? Like usually when barbershop they close on Monday, I can get it. Wednesday? Smack that middle of no day. Unless it's like special holiday today. Then yeah. Dude, I'm giving advice. You're a VTuber, so you have to get some connections. I do have connections! In fact, when you're looking at my upper that corner, that where you see is a card game. It's not actually my merch. It's actually I'm working with a group of VTuber. I'm technically it's not exactly that. I'm affiliated with a VTuber agency. It's not exactly like connect to them. It's more like they are running a certain program. It's called VTuber Endorsement Program from Project Orbit, and they are trying their best to improve the utility of the VTuber and trying their best to help promote the VTuber on their certain aspect of the skills and this and that and stuff, and try to run a few campaign on like doing quite lots of different things too. We did try a few things like the ice breaking things, and then like aside from that, we have campaign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already been ran. Like the last one was the watch along on the Project Dreamcatchers. Like they have like a VTuber debut, so we have to do a watch along on that one. Actually, I did a artwork on them while I was watching. So, ta-da! I did send it to her. She pretty liked it. Again, like there might be some people didn't notice that I do affiliate with quite a lot of stuff. This is even the special scene that I created just for the VP thingy. But of course I'm not doing VP stuff, so I'm not really using it. Hold on a bit. Yeah, I'm here just to actually show this one thing. I do need to give a little bit of promotions on this particular TCG like card game they created. There's a group called Vtuber. It's from a VTuber group called the Slide of Six. They are intended to create a certain card game just for like using like all the character from the VTuber Malaysian VTuber. So when you come to if you went to any like Malaysia like con or like convention and stuff, you might able to find them. And then they do sell this particular card that is like I'm actually in it. I'm the first batch. So if anyone are interested in like going to the any mangaki where Dokiba will also be appeared in there, Vtuber is going to open a booth in there too, alongside with right beside like Project Orbit. So if you guys manage to find them, go and try to like get this code and support me a little bit, because if you use this code you get a discount and I get slightly a little bit more percentage on the sharing money. That's yeah. And of course it does also help out a lots of different VTuber, Malaysian VTuber, let you know a little bit about them too. This and that other stuff. And this is my card showcase for the launching one of it.
Hello there, my name is Kato Baku, and I am your void with a voice, and I just realized I ran out of time!
And that is my card showcase. And if you guys do notice, yes, I broke the fourth wall. I actually broke the fourth wall for fun. I'm the only person in the thingy that do the fourth wall breaking one. kind of. Oops. Sorry, wrong thing. Vista Cafe. Well, they currently have a very basic like function for the card game because they want to have people have a little bit of like entry level usage first. They have they do say it before they kind of like wanted to expand this thing even more, but right now we only like have first batch of like VTuber in there only, so there's not a lot of card that can do too much things on it. I think it's like around like 40 people is in the deck, so maybe like on the second batch or third batch that add something more into it, because like so far the card is quite on the limited side, so not a lot of people like have a lot of variety aside from just being there. The card itself is very like rock paper scissors like, so it's basically this element beat this element, this element beat that element, but this one is they use the roll system, not like the element systems. Try to find it. So here, guys, go. This is like their card game and stuff, and you can see they have this element systems where the rock paper scissors is like things exist in there, and you can see the rear guard and the middle guard and the vanguard. I am the vanguard, as you guys did notice about that. I'm the vanguard of the show, the green color. You guys see, I can literally just flat out beat all the rear guard, but any middle guard can beat the crap out of me. Hi there, Dol Mika. Sorry that I can't read kanji. But yeah, the game is a like, if you have rear guard trying to attack other rear guard, they also have like this trinity system going on there, and then they have this fighter also have similar things going on there, but anyone from rear guard, they can literally beat any of the fighters. It's basically they using this kind of functions to play those kind of things. And yeah, that's the general gist of like V Show. So if anyone like going to like any mangaki to Malaysia's, you guys can actually find like V Show booth over there, and then they are selling this card pack. And if you look closely up top, is actually my code. If you guys want some discount, you guys can use the code to discount for it. But if you guys are not in Malaysia's, then you can't buy the card, sadly. They are going to expand it on digital realm in the futures, but not. It's just a plan if this thing goes very well, you know. So if anyone who can support, do support them. If anyone who can't support yet, you can watch it on the sideline first until like they get a little bit good time for that. And the good thing is, like, I think this time there will be like a lot of people going to Animangaki on the Malaysian conventions this year's, because again, like I say, there's like the Doorkeeper is actually going to like be a surprise guest over there, not surprise guest anymore technically. And also spin share. Let's take a look at it. They are the other like side branch of the AKB48. I think it's from the Indonesia one. It's called KLP48. So they are going to also appear in Animangaki too. So if anyone who is like interesting in this kind of things, they can join in the convention from the Animangaki, and you know, like have fun in there, and then get this card. Use my code. Like those kind of things. Have fun if you're going to that. But sadly, I'm not going to be a peer in there because I have some medical issues. I rarely go outdoor unless it's like really important, like eating. If I don't eat, I die, of course. I usually don't go out unnecessarily. Of course, if like some days I'm famous enough to have like a meet and greet, of course I would try my best to go out, but you would spend a little bit lesser time to see me because I might dying like in somewhere around the corner, and then like maybe somehow recovered and then just power through the thing. Kiray stall, Gura loops, chronic aggro. I don't know what kind of things that they're talking about this Kiray stall. The Kiray stall, you mean like I'm stalling or something? Yeah, it seems like some people actually see me like chat a lot. Like my yapping thingy is like stalling tactic too. I just like to chat, man. This is the only thing I enjoy. Okay? When I moved, I'm struggling. When I'm playing games, I'm a little bit struggling. You know, those kind of things. You know the truth, I don't play card games. I rarely play card games. Maybe like at the ancient time, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! But ancient time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays is horrendous to look at. You have no idea what the heck just happened. I watched my friends play before. They just keep tossing things into a graveyard and then somehow a big card spawn out within like one turn. And then I was like, how the F you managed to did that? It's basically a miracle. So, are there like trap tricks? At least I know that because my friends, like one of my friends is like using that deck a lot. He just like to troll other people. Trap tricks is like, it always like prevent opponents to play a lot of stuff. And then they have like this like very big like wall that they cannot attack through. Most of the tactic is like that. It's what they call a fun deck. But again, I rarely actually plays like card games a lot, so I kind of forgot how those things works. Yay, Mom, I know enough about card games. Yeah, terrific art. Switch my eyes. And I just drank some water not long ago, so I should say this. Hydrate, everyone! Hydrate! Should I use the same red? You know what? Let's try it first. Guessing is not the best idea. Sorry. Guessing is not the best idea, so I'm just going to... Oop. Where is my... Oh, yes. I turn this on. And... Oop. I think the red inside would be better. Yeah, I think red inside is better. Ooh, too dark, too dark. I think this dark is much more. I'm currently just adjusting the tone, like what kind of color is best suitable for characters. I'm currently put like a very deep dark red, but because it's so dark it become like chocolate. Try this. Ooh, this one is pretty good, but I might have to readjust like the deep dark red is over here to have like that red black contrast. No, need to like highlight him, so I guess the dark part is going to be on the sleeve side, this part. I think this color scheme is good. I'm going to recolor it again. I'm just plot out colors, base color first. Going to give a complementary brown for the pants. Ooh, it matches up so well. The glamour. And then later I have to draw the entire piece of like the cloth thingy. Yes, I still haven't finished drawing. But today is actually a very fun stream. Doing a little bit of voice acting, have a little bit of fun with you guys. I do want to do a newer setup. Is basically like when I kind of like do all this kind of drawing. You know, like all this kind of drawing have a little bit, maybe have some off time for me. Like I might go to play some games and then come back to drawing again. Those kind of things. It's going to like be dragging a very longer stream. Because again, this is my main job. So despite I do want to get into voice acting, but voice acting is more like the consistent income that I'm trying to get. But streaming is still one of my main gig. It's more like, instead of people might think like, oh, I just do streaming on my free times, but mine is different. Mine is like, streaming is my main gig, and voice acting and art commission is my side gig. Okay, but due to how voice acting and like drawing is also like can mix into the stream together, so it become like one big thing, to be honest. It's just that when I do official work, then yeah, I might have to do some offline stuff. The only offline stuff that I have is actually just voice acting now, if I really manage to get into it. But so far, I still need to do a lot more practice. As you guys can see, I can skip words when I read it. So I kind of like have to practice to read everything in 100% rate. Have a very nice pacing. I'm not sure like how good my voice acting skill right now is. Some people say I have talent for it. Some people say like I need to do like startup training on this kind of things. And when I do this like startup training, I do notice that, yeah, I guess like they also notice that I don't read every word, so I have to practice reading a little bit more so I can be used to like reading an entire sentence. So I think I might do a bit of like gaming at the moment. But what kind of games I need to play at the moment? Also have no idea. Because any like stronger type of game, this current computers actually cannot handle it. Having like Vtuber running and then having like encoding the stream and then also same times running a game, it might take a little bit too much straining. So I only can play like much more simple games, so I cannot play something like Resident Evil 4, those kind of level stuff. And I play a few times on Mecha Break. It's actually a very fun game. But the playtest is already ended. Oh, they haven't ended Mecha Break yet. Maybe I can try Mecha Break. It's going to be very lag, I guess. Never did. So I'm going to some things a little bit. Oh, hold on a bit. Music. It's music actually. Hold on a bit. Let me find it. This one. This one. I lost my main page. This one. Yep. Music. And I can finally put the mic right in front of my face again. And
Should be good now. Should be good. Now my face is facing my other computer, so it's facing like this. Yeah, because we're playing Kingdom Hearts, so we need a lot of darkness. Yeah, I'm going to take a tiny break, playing some games, things like that. And hold on a bit. Let's have the game on. And let's hope the server is still on for Mecha Break. If it's not Mecha Break, I would change the game maybe to Monster Hunters. Or play a little bit of No Man's Skies just for fun. Yeah, you guys should sleep. Anyone on the western side, you guys should sleep. Now I'm on like my mid-stream break time, so I'm just going to have some fun and then go back to drawing again. You guys just go back to do your thing, you know? Found me from VR chat persons. Wow, I'm honored. Like, it's actually very unexpected. Hi there. Currently I'm just taking a little bit of break, so I'm just going to, well, you know, it kind of rhymes with Mecha Break, but still, I'm taking a little bit of break from drawing and then play some like games. Maybe a round or two. I'm not sure how long. Just a round, I guess. Ah, server is under maintenance. I can't. I love this game actually. Kind of like I'm a core level. This and that, yeah, that stuff. Let me see. I can play once human. Maybe. Nah. Just have some quick fun. What, you mean like a spiky hair green guy that do a lot of like drawing and a lot of voice acting? Then I am one. If it's not, then it's not. I won't be playing Risk of Rain. That thing is going to be like an hour long if I try to play that thing. Let's have some fun on Blast Boom? Nah. Stormgate? Nah. I play a little bit, it's actually very boring. Let's play RoboQuest. Do I actually have RoboQuest on volume thingy? Yes, they do. I'm going to suck at this game. Because I lost my ability to aim for some reasons a long time ago. I used to be very good at this game, headshot everywhere, and now I can't. And I might change some class, like, yeah, select class. I really want to get the hero robot. I can't get it yet. In future, I will. Which class do I want to play? This is a stealth class. This is the Genji class if you ever play Overwatch before. You know what? I'm going to try out playing sniper stuff, so let's go! Sniper play! Oh yeah, like if the game is too loud, remember, tell me. I said I want to play sniper class. You didn't give me a single sniper stuff. You know what? It's better than nothing. Okay. Damage while dual wielding? No. Increase critical. Yes. Thought I can just poke them both at once. And weapon damage increase, but decrease fire rate. Good for sniper build. You know what? I'm getting this, but I'm still haven't get a single sniper. Holy heck! I almost died from that. Oh, come on, you're not dead yet! Almost died myself. Javelin increase auto crit. Shut down, instantly execute the enemy less than blah 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 health. The decoy shoot enemy. Ooh! While in stealth for 8 seconds after existing. Increase fire rate, yeah, the other stuff. I think having decoy able to shoot people is much more better. That almost scared the crap out of me. Sniper, yeah! Deal shock damage. Oh, by the way, I need that sniper. More armor, more explosive radius. Nope. Reroll token, freeze, explosions. I don't have explosion. Why they keep giving me explosions? You know what? I don't need the shovel. One for 5. Do I go here or go the other one? You know what? I haven't go ruin before. Let's go there. Woohoo! Ah, gosh dang it. The side step I did. Alright, let's see. Increase healing. Nope. Increase maximum focus point. What does focus point do? Mocking Mirage increases summon durations, draw enemy attentions more efficiently. Stealth cooldown. Oops, I can climb up. Ooh, almost ran out of like time for Est. And most people already noticed, I'm actually quite good at gaming. Well, this one actually quite important, but I need that too. Now it deals cryo damage and fire twice. I don't know why I gave you money, but... What do you know, Sharks? I'm trying to find secret in the map. Let me go around first. Yep. Knew it. Yes, this map like usually like places have lots of secret on the opening area, so I haven't been here. So open up. Holy heck! What happened? This is the first time I see this. Okay. Oh, the shield is gone. Holy heck! How tough are they? Like, man, I'm firing twice. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! That's it! Stop flashing me. Ooh, this is good. By emergency, I ran out of bullets. This thing reloads takes time. Oh, come. Ooh. Ouch, I'm dying. This run might end really fast for me not familiar with this place. Increase javelin damage. Movement speed, but reduce weapon slot to 1. Alright. This is the old one I really loved. Oh, I have no idea how to solve this puzzle. If anyone know how to solve it, you either can tell me or just going to ignore that place. Holy heck, I just walk into all those bullets. Playing stuff my ass. Is this the better sniper? No, it's another scout rifle. Dashing. You know, I'm just going to upgrade you. Ooh. Oh no, it's you again. Okay, that guy exploded, which is not a good thing. You asshole. Woo. Wait, someone still alive? Die. I hate to jinx it, but this run is doing pretty well. Woo. I just ran into all the bullets. I am an idiot. Oh, this guy! I hate it. If I play any like low fire rate weapon, I actually really don't really like it.
Woo! I get hit.
Increase javelin attack speed. You know what? Just use this thing. Ooh, wow, a rapier. Trigger explosion propels you into the air. This does look like a very good weapon. Whee! Instead of sniper class, now I'm assassin class. Ooh, cool. First time been to this place, I think. Let me... scout around. Don't see any wrench. Alright, good. Woo! That scared the crap out of me. I use this weapon because personally I do have range options. My melee. Just attack speed is... holy heck, it's slow. I need to increase my attack speed more. Woohoo! That was in a very bad positions. Like the railing, I need to keep jumping to avoid like... how can I keep missing? We almost died there. Let me go in here first. Ouch!
My ass! Reduce armor, but taking damage grant 100% critical chance. Just money! Void Zone! Da 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 da. Don't get too greedy. Alright, I'll get too greedy.
My middle name is Greedy. Hi there.
Great greedy Vaku.
Whoa.
Oh shit! 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 That is one big ass surprise attack. It's unfair! They keep flying up! I can't hit them! Well, that'll be all for the game, that is. Okay, back to Artista Cafe we go. It seems that the command prompt is not working again. Artista Cafe we go. Yep, back again. Oops, sorry there. Keep thinking into that metal part. Alrighty then. Then let's keep doing stuff. DJ, are you can't stop cringing or can't stop crying? Then you need to start the that like Smash Mouth song. I can't sing, so yeah. Listen to that song always makes me feel better. How is this not painting? Oh, no, I know why. Well, either you are trolling or you are want to like cry for help. If it's cry for help, I can't do anything for you. I am a dude, and in the internet, I do not have expert power to help you. If you have anything issues happening, do either A, call your family, B, call an ambulance. If you think I can help you in any way that want me to respond to you in some sense, I won't. It sounds like a very harsh thing, but if you really want to troll, I would be very seriously telling this thing. Done. And I already provide you the solutions. If you want to keep saying stuff in here, you might get banned. so far, this colors is not much of that. So I'm going to add a saturation. Original color should put it in there. Keep the origin. Just the contrast darker side. For the environment to do. This is going to be a little do 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 RGB. Nah, I'm not intended to go for the RGB side. Maybe a little bit yellow. Do 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 do. If anyone actually like familiar with that music, it's basically the Mume, like the brain rot song. It's not the brain rot song, it's more like the thing that stop your brain functioning. The more you listen to it, the more dumber you are going to. I'm not kidding. It's really that powerful. And let me do a little bit moderation too. Again, like I say, I really hate to do moderations, but I do have to remove the message. I don't want people coming in and first thing they see is negative message. Okay? Then I this one filtered. Blurred. And then with this, I need to have another one. It's basically have all these three colors, so I'm just going to copy out these colors and have this, copy this color first. Going to add more stuff. Oh yeah, the music. When my music is gone, I might start breaking into song. But when I do that, it's going to kill people because my singing is really bad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's go for Notch Glow. I don't think Notch Glow is going to help a lot. This is red color. I go up.
is going to have like, I think this is motion blur I want. Let's have oh, it is to I want. Okay, let's get this. let's do a motion blur, both directions. Actually, not motion blurs. Let's do a gradient blur. And with the gradient blur is out, let's go for maximum amount of written. Top. This is not like anymore. And let's go for the blurred forward directions. Again, motion blurred. Very good. I just need very convincing strength of box. I want it smooth and do both directions. So pen likes to.
This has been 4 hours. It's been fun streaming. Yeah, that will be the end of this Kiray shop, I guess. I still will find a way to do a better job at the one that you are seeing right now. So, again, alright, thank you very much for watching, and as always, oops, there should be like around here. So everyone, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye.